Hello students, today we are going to solve question number 5, which is on page number 342 of your textbook of issue of shares. So first I am going to read out the problem. Sucheta Company Limited is 20 lakh new capital divided into 100 equity shares at a premium of rupees 20 per share payable rupees 10 on application, 40 on allotment and rupees 10 premium and rupees 50 on final call and 10 premium. So the issue was oversubscribed to the extent of 26,000 equity shares. The applicants on 2,000 shares were sent letter of regret and their application money was refunded. Remaining applicants were allotted share on pro rata basis. All the money due on allotment and final call was duly received. Make necessary journal entries in the books of Sucheta Company Limited. So now first we will understand the problem. See, Sucheta Company has issued 20 lakh new capital divided into 100 equity shares. That means when 20 lakh is divided by 100, so it will be 20,000 equity shares, right? So they have not given you the number of equity shares, so you have to calculate it like this. Capital is 20 lakh and one share value is 100. So when you divide it by 100, you will get 20,000 equity shares, right? Now they have issued 20,000. Now we will first understand what is the bifurcation of call amounts, right? See, company don't ask the applicants to pay full 100 rupees at the same time, but they will make the different calls, like some amount is taken on application, then on allotment, and then on first and final call. So in this problem, every problem will have such different stages, right? So first we will see the first stage is, that is on application. Now they have divided this 100 equity shares at a premium of rupees 20 per share. So 100 rupees is the share value plus 20 rupees is the premium, right? So on application means when the public has applied for shares, they asked them to pay rupees 10 per share, right? Then second stage is allotment. So on allotment, they asked rupees 40 per share plus, see, 40 is on allotment and rupees 10 plus 10 rupees as premium, right, for per share. Now next here they have just made the final call. They have not made first and second call. So on final call, they have asked rupees 50 per share plus 10 rupees premium, right, per share. So they have issued the shares on premium, that is on 20 premium, but they have split this 20 into 10 and 10. 10 on allotment, 10 on final call. So see, 10 plus 40, 50, 50 plus 50, 100. This is your share face value plus 10 and 10 is what? 20 premium, right? So in this way bifurcation has been done for the problem, that is the calls amount, right? Now next thing that you have to understand is they have issued 20,000 equity shares and the issue was oversubscribed, right? So subscription, full subscription will be when 20,000 equity shares is issued and all 20,000 equity shares has been applied for, right? But it is not necessary that every time only 20,000 equity shares will be applied. Applications can be more. अगर 100 सीट है एडमिशन्स के लिए तो ज़रूरी है कि 100 ही एप्लीकेशन आएगा? नहीं, कभी ज़्यादा भी आ सकता है, कभी कम भी आ सकता है. So whenever there is more people have subscribed for more shares, it is called as oversubscription. And whenever people apply for less number of shares, then it is called as under subscription. So this is a case of over subscription, right? here it is already given in the problem clearly. The issue was oversubscribed to the extent of 26,000 equity shares. Now they have issued only 20,000 equity shares and oversubscription was 26,000 equity shares. So the difference is how much? 6,000 equity shares. 6,000 shares has been subscribed extra. So now what they have decided, that applicants on 2,000 shares were sent the letter of regret and their application money was refunded. So out of this 6,000, 2,000 has been refunded, right? And remaining applicants were allotted share on pro rata basis. So remaining is how much? 4,000. So the total shares allotted will be 20,000 plus 4,000, that is 24,000 equity shares were allotted. पर इशू तो कितना किया था हमने? सिर्फ 20,000 का, पर हम ये बोल रहे हैं कि इन्होंने 24,000 allot किया है. So see, 20,000 were the issue and 24,000 has been allotted. So in such a case, pro rata allotment is done. See here it is written, it is allotted on pro rata basis. Now what is this pro rata basis? It means what? 2,000 तो जो थे जो एप्लीकेंट्स उनको पूरा का पूरा उनका वापस कर दिया है. अब बाकी कितने बचे? 24,000 इक्विटी शेयर्स वाले, तो उनको पूरा नहीं दिया है, हर किसी को रेशियो में. प्रो रेटा मीन्स ऑन द रेशियो बेसिस. सो हाउ इट इज़ कैलकुलेटेड? So see 20 and 24, right? If I take out the ratio, so 4 5s are 4 6 are, means those who have applied for 6 shares they must have allotted only 5 shares. मतलब 24,000 वाले इक्विटी शेयर्स सबको उन्होंने अलॉट किया है, पर सबको थोड़ा कम किया है. और किस रेशियो में कम किया है? इस तरह से रेशियो निकाला है. इसको हम बोलते हैं प्रो रेटा basis. For every 6 shares they have allotted 5 share, right? So now we can start with the journal entries. So see here, Sucheta company has issued 20 lakh, so there is no entry for this, is just your information. Entry will start from here. The issue was oversubscribed to the extent of 26,000 equity shares. Now see, the first entry will be for application money received. So applications were received for 26,000 equity shares, and on application they have collected 10 rupees per share. So that is how much? 26,000 into 10. So that is 2,60,000. First entry will be bank account debit to equity share application account. 26,000 were the shares and 10 rupees were collected on application. So the amount will be 2,60,000. 2,60,000. And the narration will be being application money on 26,000 equity shares received at the rate rupees 10 per share. Okay, so first entry will be for application money. Now the next entry will be for this 2,000 shares which has been रिफंडेड, राइट. तो 26,000 है तो 2,000 हमें रिफंड करना है. तो वो जो 2,000 का पैसा है वो कौन से अकाउंट में? एप्लीकेशन अकाउंट में, राइट. सो द नेक्स्ट एंट्री फॉर रिफंडिंग द अमाउंट विल बी इक्विटी शेयर application account debit to bank account. And how much we have refunded? 2,000 into 10, right? So this will be how much? 20,000, right? And the narration will be being application money on 2000 equity shares at the rate rupees 10 at the rate rupees 10 per share refunded. Okay, so this was our next entry. Now the third entry which is related to the first case. now देखो application credit में है 2,60,000, debit में है 20,000, means 2,60,000 minus 20,000. we have to transfer this application money to equity share capital account, but what amount will be transferred? 2,60,000 minus 20, right? क्योंकि इतना हमने वापस कर दिया. So the next entry will be, now the third entry for transferring the application money to the capital account will be equity share application account debit, right? See 2,60,000 credit में था, debit में मतलब minus हो गया 20,000, तो बचा कितना? 2,40,000. this is how we got 2,60,000 minus 20,000. okay, now फ्रॉम दिस 2,40,000 हमको शेयर कैपिटल में भी शेयर कैपिटल में डालना है. सो टू इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल अकाउंट. Now in this capital account we can transfer only the amount of the share issued. See 20,000 is the, see they have issued only 20,000 shares, राइट हमने प्रो रेटा करके 24,000 इक्विटी शेयर्स हमने 24,000 को 20,000 में प्रो रेटा बेसिस में दिया है, राइट. तो इशू हमने एक्चुअली 20,000 ही किया है इक्विटी शेयर्स. सो इन इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल अकाउंट ओनली 20,000 शेयर्स अमाउंट विल बी ट्रांसफर्ड. सो इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल अकाउंट, that is 20,000 shares of 10 each. So in this there will be 2 lakh rupees transfer. Now remains what? 40,000 rupees, right? Now this 40,000 rupees जो हमने ये 6, अगर किसी ने हमसे मतलब किसी ने अगर प्रो रेटा बेसिस में क्या होता है, किसी ने अगर 6 शेयर मांगा है तो हमने कितना दिया है? 5 दिया है, राइट. तो उसका एक एक शेयर का पैसा हमारे पास है, राइट. सो कोई एक शेयर नहीं मांगता है, 100-200 शेयर्स मांगता है. सो आई एम टेकिंग ऑन अ स्मॉल बेसिस एग्जांपल that if suppose someone has asked for 6 shares, so company has allotted 5 share, so his 1 rupee is still with the company, right? क्योंकि एप्लीकेशन में तो सिर्फ उसने 5 शेयर्स का लिया है, तो एक शेयर का एप्लीकेशन मनी अभी भी उसके पास है. तो वो जो है वो उसको रिफ़ंड करेगी, फिर उसको अलॉटमेंट के टाइम मांगेगी. तो कंपनी ऐसा नहीं करती है. कंपनी क्या करती है, ये जो एक शेयर का जो उनके पास एप्लीकेशन मनी पड़ा हुआ है, दैट व्हाट दे विल डू, दे विल ट्रांसफ़र इट टू दी अलॉटमेंट अकाउंट. क्योंकि जिनको अलॉट हुआ है वो अभी अलॉटमेंट मनी भी पे करेंगे. एप्लीकेशन के बाद अलॉटमेंट है, तो वो क्या करते हैं, उसको अलॉटमेंट में ट्रांसफ़र कर देते हैं. सो दिस 40,000, राइट, 20,000 का 10 इधर आ गया, बाकी जो 4,000 एक्स्ट्रा है, दैट इज़ 4,000 इंटू 10, दैट विल बी ट्रांसफर टू इक्विटी शेयर allotment account, right? So now the narration will be being application money on 20,000 equity shares transferred to share capital and remaining adjusted in share allotment account. Okay, now next entry will be for the second stage, and that is which stage? It is allotment stage, right? Now on allotment, company will call for 40 rupees per share for allotment and 10 rupees for premium, right? So first call will be due. So for that the entry will be equity share allotment account debit. Now see, they are asking for 40 plus 10, that is how much? 50 rupees on allotment, and 20,000 are the issued share. So 20,000 into 50, that is how much? 10 lakh rupees they have called for, right? So to equity share capital account. Now in capital account, premium will not go. Premium will go in the other account, which will be called a share premium account. So 20,000 share के ऊपर allotment money कितना चाहिए हमें? 40 rupees per share. So that is how much? 8 lakh. And to share premium account, so 20,000 के ऊपर प्रीमियम था 10 रुपी पर शेयर, so that is how much? 2 lakh, right? So equity share allotment account means this has been called how much? 50 rupees, but the bifurcation is 40 will go to the equity share capital account and 10 rupees will go to the share premium account. Now the narration being allotment money along with premium due on 20,000 equity shares, right? The next entry will be for receiving the allotment money. So entry will be bank account debit to equity share allotment account. Now see, allotment we were supposed to receive 10 lakh rupees, 40 plus 10 premium, right? But out of this, if you remember, on the first stage we have received 40,000 excess amount, right? So it will become 9 lakh 60,000, right? On allotment we were supposed to receive 10 lakh rupees, out of which 40,000 is the excess amount which we have received in application. था ना 24,000 था, 24,000 इक्विटी शेयर्स को हमने जब 20,000 ही इशू किया, तो ये जो 4,000 था वी हैव ट्रांसफर्ड दिस टू 4,000 इक्विटी शेयर्स का जो अमाउंट था we have transferred it to the allotment account, right? So now we will cancel that. So 10 lakh minus 40,000 is what? 9 lakh 60,000. So the narration will be being allotment money on 20,000 equity shares received and excess application money adjusted. Now last stage is remaining, that is final call, 50 rupees per share and 10 rupees premium. So first call has to be made. So for making call, the entry will be equity share final call account debit, right, to equity share capital account to share premium account, right? Now see, for final call we are calling up for 50 per share plus 10 rupees premium, so 20,000 shares into 60 rupees per share, so it will become 12 lakh. Now out of this, what will go in equity share capital? 20,000 into 50, only this much amount will go into capital account, so that will be how much? 10 lakh. And what is share premium? Share premium is 10 rupees per share, so that is what? 2 lakh, right? So the narration will be being final call money due on 20,000 equity shares with premium, right? It is due with premium, right, at the rate rupees 60 per share. Okay, Now next entry, this will be the last entry for your problem, and the last entry will be for receiving the amount, right? So bank, as they have told, all the money has been received. So bank account debit to equity share final call account. So how much money was due? It was full 12 lakh, right? So full amount has been received, right? So the narration will be being final call money on 20,000 equity shares at the rate rupees 60 per share received, right? So this was our last entry. So in this problem it was oversubscription, then it was allotted on pro rata basis, moreover 2000 were refunded also, right? So one entry will be extra for this. And as there were 3 stages, so every stage has 2 entries, so there will be 6 entry plus 1 entry for this refunded money, right? So total there will be 7 entries in this problem. So you have to be very careful whenever the on application extra money is received, so this money will be transferred to the allotment account. And share premium, whenever shares are issued at premium, so these amount will be transferred to the share premium account. Okay, thank you.